Hey guys, welcome back to the After Hours channel. Got some kids playing around, but as you can see, we're cramping. Yeah, if you don't follow us on Instagram, we just bought a Coachmen Ultralight Apex bunkhouse, 300 BHS bunkhouse. So this is our first trip out in it. We were going to film a video when we first got it, but we just never did, so we figured might as well just film it while we're camping in it. So here's the camper. I think they're mowing the campground over here, so it might get a little noisy. Picked a great time to do this, but there is the camper. It is 30 foot. It does have a bunkhouse. One of the things that we liked about this camper was it's 30 foot, but it's super lightweight, and we can pull it with the meal wagon, the Suburban. Our previous camper was a fifth wheel. Really liked it, pulled great. Definitely pulled better than a bumper pull, but with 3 kids, it was getting pretty crowded in my pickup truck, and we wanted something where we could pull with the Suburban. So that's why we went with this.
Hi everybody.
So we'll go over here and we'll look at the specs on this unit. There they list the dry weight at 6,100 pounds, and then up here I think it's listed at 59 something, so can't remember where it's even at up here. But either way, that's within the weight that we can pull with our Suburban, so definitely like that. Some of the big things we really like about this unit versus our old camper: outdoor kitchen. Absolutely love this. I mean, look, have coffee out here. Have a whole pot. And if you know me, I like coffee. Pretty nice having a refrigerator out here. Cabinet for storage. Came with a grill. I actually used the grill. Put it out here. One thing I didn't like about it being right here was if I was cooking, say, steaks or burgers, all the grease is going to end up right here. So it just sits there. So I just put it over here. Some of the stuff I see on the internet, people don't like this grill. I thought it did fine. I cooked 4 ribeyes on it last night, and they were wonderful. Has a bottle opener out here, kind of cool, but I don't know that I'll ever need that. Maybe. It does have fancy wheels. I don't care, it came with them. I wouldn't pay extra for fancy wheels for a camper myself. But another thing we really like, the awning is a power awning. Our old one was not, and a lot of times we just wouldn't put it out if it looked like it was going to rain, or if we were only going to be there one day or something like that. So with this one, I just walk into the camper, and hit that button, and it goes in or out.
What button?
You don't worry about it, Chief.
But this one?
Yep. Another thing I really like is that light. At night, that is really bright. It lights up out here really well. One thing that I did notice about that light, I came out here last night with it on. It had been on for a few hours, and the whole side of the camper was completely covered in bugs. So it definitely attracts bugs, but it lights it up pretty well. That was another thing we didn't have on our old camper that would have been nice. It was always dark at our campsite if we didn't have our outside lights, and like I said, if we were only going to be there for a day, we wouldn't set those up. So pretty nice. Now before we go inside to talk about what we're pulling this with, like I said, we are pulling this with a 2013 Suburban. This is a 5.3 liter, and we are using a Husky centerline stabilizer weight distribution hitch. Seems to work really well, but in all honesty, haven't drove it very far. The first trip we've went so far was just from the dealer. He was about 60 miles away. Speaking of that, this is the dealer we got it from. I guess it doesn't say right here. This is the shirt they gave us. We got it from Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro, Ohio. Seemed to be a really good dealer. Don't have a whole lot of experience with them other than buying it yet, but like that was a good experience, and they seem to treat us well. What is it, Demi?
Our bathroom in our camper is really small.
Oh, okay. She ain't wrong. But anyways, at Sherwood, they sold us that hitch and had them install it, so it definitely trailered okay on the way home, but wasn't quite as stable as a fifth wheel. So walk inside here. And here's the inside. Now, one thing that's kind of odd to me, you don't see it very often, is where you have your couch and your dinette on separate sides. So it does, it looks a little different, but I don't know, it works pretty well. The countertop space is really big, which I guess if I was designing this, I maybe wouldn't do that, just because it seems like there's some wasted space here. I mean, I don't think the counter needs to be that big. Speaking of countertop, first day out, we noticed this. Our counter bubbled up, and that's kind of alarming because we didn't have anything sitting there. There was a banana sitting right here. I wouldn't think a banana would make a countertop bubble up, but it did. So there is a warranty on this thing, so probably will be filing a warranty claim on a few things. I'll wait till the end of the year and see what other little odds and end things come up. If you're new to campers, seems like there's a lot of little odds and end things that happen, especially the first year you have them. That's why you have a warranty. So that was the first thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, first day out is raining, so the kids were in here. This is my cabinet. See how it's crooked? Yeah, Dax was trying to get a marshmallow, about fell, was hanging on this cabinet. I'm surprised he didn't rip it off the wall. But anyways. And here, this is the master bedroom. Here's where the magic happens. You know, sleep. Now, the bedroom's not big. You don't have a lot of room around it, but it does work fine. Our fifth wheel, it was not a super fancy fifth wheel with a lot of space, so this actually has more room in the bedroom than our fifth wheel did. Yeah, kind of. Probably not, but close. It's more usable room. How's that? Now, the TV, it does flip around so you can watch it in the bedroom, and it's pretty nice. Now the bathroom, it is very small. This is my only real complaint, is that I can fit in there, but there's soap stains right here from me washing my hair. Like, I am right there when I'm showering. So if you're any taller than 6'4", you might want to consider that, you know, you're gonna have to be ducking when you take a shower. You're gonna be doing this number, or use the shower house at the campground. Which, I mean, that's what I usually do. Even in our other camper, I would usually just use the shower house. Now, we do have a refrigerator. It's not the biggest refrigerator in the world, but works pretty well, and it'll do the job. And with the outdoor refrigerator, you know, I mean, we have quite a bit of refrigerator space anyways. Now, in the bunkhouse, they by far have the biggest room in the camper. So, this bunk can go up in the air, and then you can use this as a couch. This is just a mattress, basically. You can lay that one in the floor, and then you have another one right there. So the bunkhouse will sleep 4, even though there's only 3 bunks. That other one lays right here in the floor just fine. And then this is set up to where you can mount a TV right here. As you can see, we just have the kids' toys right there. We probably will put them a TV in here eventually and a DVD player. My suggestion, or my thought is, just to put it on a small table right here, because the kid that's up here in this bunk is not going to be able to see the TV, and I don't see that going well for us. So that's kind of my thought. Dax, do not get a popsicle. Dax, no popsicle. I know. And in the bunkhouse, they do have quite a bit of storage, and you can hide a kid in there. And yeah, seems to work pretty well. Step back out here. Now, we are actually pretty close to home. I'm actually running home. I'm going to do some paperwork this morning, but yeah, that's the camper. I said the main reason we wanted this camper is it's super lightweight for its size. It is the only camper with a full bunkhouse I could find in the 5,000 to 6,000 pound range. So that's why we went with it. A couple things I like about the Apex, or Coachmen in general. They use the Asdel siding. From what I understand, that stuff is more water resistant if you were to develop a leak. And having a camper before that did have a leak, I like that. So that's kind of what I went with it. A couple things I forgot to point out that I kind of dislike about the camper. This pass-through storage, it's much smaller than our other camper was. But one nice thing about that is we have to really carefully pack, and we eliminated a lot of stuff that we were carting around that we never used. Camper is wired for a solar panel for a battery maintainer. Haven't got that yet, but I probably will get one of those eventually. Now, one other thing that I do wish it had was a ladder on the back. It does not have a ladder, and that would be nice to have. Also, it's wired for a backup camera. It's probably something I'll get eventually. Just because the Suburban doesn't have tow mirrors, so you can't see anything beside you or behind you, or like around you. So it's kind of different backing up. So definitely interested in getting a backup camera, especially if we go on any longer trips. But thanks guys for watching. If you guys like these kind of videos of us camping, let me know. Might do some campground reviews from time to time, but we go camping, we're kind of on vacation, so it'll be very laid back. But let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.